I've got, solid income. We're putting money away. I've got it's an ESOP, so I've got ownership in the company. And I came to work on a fall morning. It was still dark. I can still picture my office. I had a beautiful office downtown Kansas City, looking over the downtown business airport. And I look out my fourth floor window, and there are squad cars outside the office and police
Wow.
tape. And behind the police tape is a body laying on the curb. And what was clear was this was a young woman, and there's sort of a stark reality to that because she's not living because nobody's paying any attention to her. They're all scurrying around working on stuff. Nobody's close to her. And there were a variety of other people on the floor, folks that worked for me, and I could start to both hear and feel the angst in them as they're wondering, was this a coworker that had been murdered on the way into the office? And it took no time at all for word to spread that this was a woman who had been released from prison 24 hours before. She was a drug addict who raised money for this drug habit by selling her body. And the first day she's out of prison, she does it again, except this time it goes bad. She gets murdered and dumped on the curb. And what was stunning at that moment was not so much this specific act or tragedy, but the fact that everybody on the floor was relieved, that there was this great sense of relief that this was somebody, in a sense, and I say this apologetically, but that had it coming. This was a drug addict who had it coming. And I'm standing there, arms crossed, looking out my window, feeling the relief of the people behind me and the burden on my own soul. And it was as if God pulled back the curtain and said, I don't put anybody on a trash heap. This woman was created in my image. And if I decide that you're capable of this leadership role in Youth for Christ, you had better consider it the privilege of a lifetime, because you're gonna wade into the lives of young people who believe that they have no value. And I want you to know there isn't one person I created that has no value, including that woman that died on the curb.